Video number 2, that is part 2 of Visual Basic for application. In our previous lesson, or in our previous video, we were able to create the tables and the queries, also relationship using joins. So for now, I want us to continue by designing the form. So what we need to do here is to go to create, then we go to form design like that. So once you go to form design, you'll get detailed. So you're supposed to right click here, you go to this option, form header and footer. So you just go to that. You see now we have added form header, we have also added form footer. So the next thing, you can pull this so that you can accommodate many fields. You can also right click here to change the color, then choose your favorite color from the options. You can also do the same here. Like for instance here, I want it to be a bit different. So we have the form header, detail, and the form footer. The next thing is to get data from the query, that is the master query. So what you do, you just go to this point, the extreme here, top left corner of the form design, you right click, you go to properties. Then this property sheet dialog box appears. You can reduce its size or automatically the size can be reduced by the system. So here you just go, we have clicked here, so you choose form. Make sure here is form because there are other options. The next thing, you go to record source, here you click the drop down list, then you choose the master query, that is the query you want. Then you can close this one once you do that. Then the next thing here is to save your form. You click on save, like here I want to call it the dashboard. Can call it the dashboard, or I can just call it the main form. I think that one makes more sense. So you can see here it is main form and it has been created here. The next thing, you go to design tab up here, then you go to add existing fields. You click on there. You'll be in a position to see all the available fields. All the available fields will be here. So what you do, once you get the available fields, so once you go to this point here, there is this point, field lists. You will get the field list. Remember, I have gotten them from design, then add existing list. Now you can click the first one. Make sure you can see all of them. Like for example here, I want to see all of them that way. So you click the first one, you hold shift key on the keyboard and click the last one. You see all of them have been selected. You now drag and drop them, then cross the field list. You see now I have been in a position to bring all the fields here. Then I can now rearrange them. Like for example, you just cut this, you right click up here and paste. This is the admission number here. You can even shorten it, admission number. You can shorten it to admission number. Then bring this field here. This is the admission number. Then the next thing, you do the student name. You can just cut, go up there, paste. This is the student name. You arrange. So you repeat this process of arranging this stuff here. Student class. Alternatively, I can just opt to delete all these labels. The labels are on your left. Then these ones, I can also still remove them. Remember, for the check boxes, these are called check boxes. The labels are on the right hand side. But these ones are text boxes. The text boxes, their labels are on your left. So I can just drag this to just quicken the process and then delete. You see now I have been left with the text boxes. Now I can arrange my text boxes here. This is the class, this is the stream. Like for example, I can have stream like node. This is the current year, the current year, then the semester. Can bring the semester there, the semester. Then remarks, just remove it. Here, county, remove it. We don't need this. Then the next thing is to rearrange these ones. This one should be rearranged here. These are our units. Now, first of all, just remove these ones. We need the text boxes there. We don't need the check boxes. Those ones will be used elsewhere later on in our tutorials. So here, I pull this up here. Then again, mark this. In our previous session, the joins, we brought the fields that are related. Like for example, admission number from the exams table to admission number from the mother table, the students. So the same case applies here. So I will bring these ones. Remember, the text boxes from the child table exams will be invisible. I will make them invisible. So that one, I will just place it on top. That is admission number on top of admission number. Class on top of class. This one I'll bring it here. I'll just drop it there. Just I want you to see. Then this one is the exam stream. It will be placed on top of exam stream. This one. Then the year will also be placed on top of the year here. The year. So I'll place them that way. Semester. We had the exam semester. Okay. If I didn't put it, it is also a running experience. I just save this one. Go back to exams table, right click, go to design view. So here I forgot to put the exam semester. So right click, insert row. So here we have exam semester. That one is very important. So I save it there. Then I have to go back to the query and drop it there. So right click, design view. Remember, I have added a field here, so I drag. You'll be in a position to see it. It's here. So I just double click this one, exam semester. It will be added at the end. Here it is. So here again, I will take the semester to the exam semester, just like I did the other one. Double click, use option number 2, like that. So that's the way it should be. Then I cross all. Again, go back to right click, go to design view. Now, I want to make sure that the semester is here. So I go back, design, I go to field list. Here, I will be forced to add the exam semester. Here it is. So I drag it here. Cross this one again. Delete its label. You will be left with the text box around. Text box is white in color. So this one will be taken there. Mark that. The next thing, as I said earlier, I need to hide this. These ones from they are just here for equation. Later on when I will be coding in VBA, you will see the relationship why I have brought them here. So the next thing here is to bring the property sheet. Go to design, property sheet. Here it is. There is this option, visible. Here, choose no. It should not be visible. Choose no, then save your stuff. The next thing after saving is to drop this one on top of this. Like that. That way. Now you'll notice that when I run this one, I will be in a position to see. You see, later on, once I make it visible, you'll only be in a position to see the parent tables, the parent fields, sorry. So I go to design view again, guys. Then the next thing, still here, before I arrange this one, I right click here in the forms property sheet. Then I go to data. There is this dataset here. Now dataset determines which tables you can edit. So here, record set type. Remember here I have to choose form, data, then I go to record set type. Here I choose dataset inconsistent updates. Make sure you do that. Then I save my work. Then I can now go back to OR. Now, once I go to OR, make sure you scroll this upwards, up to the end there. Then you see, here it is form, here it's OR. Here you see default view, change single to continuous. Here, change this one to continuous, cross this one, and save your stuff. Then, once you do that, we can now arrange this one. We have unit 1, so I just bring unit 1 there. I bring unit 2. I bring unit 3. See what I'm doing? I'm pressing them on top of the other. I bring unit 5. VBA will be in a position to display them. I bring unit 6. I bring unit 7, total can be somewhere there, and the mini grade can be somewhere there. Then the subject grade, let me say this one, we just take them somewhere there so that we can have the exam grade there. Exam 1 grade, 2 grades, you press them together. Marks, you press them together on top of the other. Then that one there. Then we have this, can just take them nearer. I take grade 5, I take grade 6 of unit 6, I take of grade 7. So the next thing here is to put the label. Just go to design up here. AA, this is the label. Don't use AB, this is text box. It is used for calculations. But here, I want to put a label. So I click on the label. Here, can just put one label. Or one, or you can just even put one. So here we have the class. We have the class. Here we have the stream. I'm just using the space bar. Here we have the year. And here we have the semester. Like that. You see, now I have saved time rather than the first method I was using. The next thing, I go back to design, take the label here. Here, just put it an empty label, put space so that it doesn't disappear. Otherwise, if you don't put space, it will disappear. This one can be up to that point. Then this is the grade. Go to design, take the label, then here put grade, the term grade. Then you can use the arrow keys. Then again, go to design, go to label, then here put the total marks. Then exam mini grade, you can just type the mini grade. The exam mini grade is not important here. It's not part of this. It should appear in the report form. So after doing this, you can just drag your mouse, go to format up here. Here, choose black and also choose bold, like that, so that you can have this. The next thing, very important, you can also drag this and make them black so that it can be vivid. Then once you do that, you click outside, then scroll up until you get the form footer. Hold the handle bar and pull upwards. Pull upwards until you get the labels up there. So I pull upwards up to here, like that. You see the way it looks like now. Now from here, I can be in a position, for example, to create more space up there. I can drag this downwards, then highlight all this, use the arrow keys. I'm using the down arrow key to make sure that they go. Here we have the space to put other things. You can also remove this one, just the way I have done it. Then save your work, go to home, click on view, this one. You see, now I can be in a position to see my whatever I am doing. So when I add students, like for example, if I add student here, like admission number 101, then this one is done. Gichai. You see, now I can add 1 or 2. This can be Margaret Adams. You see now something is happening. This can be in form 1 stream north. This can be in form 1 stream south. You see, now I can be in a position to add more and more fields later on. And once I do this, this one will be automatically added in my parent table. You see, it's working. So the next thing here is to right click here. Then once you right click here, you go to design view. Then you can now add your stuff here. Like for example, I need to add the title of our school. Our school is, we can call it Excel Academy. So I just go to design. Remember, everything is done in design view. So I go to take label. I take the label here. Then I can draw the label and type. This is Excel Academy, high school. Like that. Then you click outside, then click on the label. Go to format, I increase the font size. Like for example, I can put a bigger font size. Like I can put 36. That is 36. Then go to format, make it black. You can also change the font size here, the font style, like that. So you can also put now the school logo here. If you have a logo, you can put the school logo here by going to design, then insert image, browse. You see now when you browse, it can take you to where your logo is, like my pictures, and take a logo. Currently, I don't have a logo. So you can put your logo here. Then the next thing on the same point here, guys, I want us to put the buttons. We have 7 units. So I'll put 7 units here. Just go to design, then you take this. This button is called toggle button. So you click and choose the toggle button. You can just copy Control C, Control V. I'm pasting it by pressing Control V. So I can have the second one there. Control V, that is copy paste, like that. Then you arrange them. I can again copy paste. Then I have another one there, like that. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can hold Control to copy to copy paste. So I can have this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can have our last one. Our last one here. Can copy this, copy paste. Can have our last one here. Sorry. Undo, Control V. And I need this. I just need this one. That one. So this one can be unit 1. This one can be unit 2. This one can be unit 3. This is unit 4. This is unit 5. This is unit 6. And then this is unit 7. Unit 7. So once now I save this one, I click, click and then view. You see now my exam system is taking shape, but still we have not yet gone to VBA. Remember, I had to take you through the overview so that now whenever we go to the advanced level, you'll be in a position to know exactly what's happening. So on the other hand, you can just go to design view. For example, I may opt to put this one closer, unit 3, 4 this way, just to make all of them go to the same point, like that. And then unit 7 comes here. So now I can do that. You can also make this more hardsome by going to design. Then you take the rectangle, and then you can draw the rectangle swiftly there, like that. Then save, home, view. You see now what I have so far. You can see now I have a very attractive system, whereby if I want to fill marks here for unit 1, I'll be clicking on unit 1. When I click unit 2, like that, unit 3, unit 5, 6, 7. So far this is the form design. In my next lesson, in my next session, I'll be taking you through now introduction to VBA. We shall go to the coding window, and then we shall now start coding so that you can be in a position to get the skills required in Visual Basic for application. Thank you very much. Remember to subscribe.